In this video, I'm going to talk about Mailchimp versus Shopify, what happened and why you should care about it. Now, I'm also going to give you a lot of suggestions on what email marketing providers you should go for if you're looking to migrate from Mailchimp to some other platform. Because what has happened is Mailchimp and Shopify have had a breakup. And the reasons for that have been two-sided. Mailchimp has their own reasons, Shopify has their own reasons. So according to this article, as you say, she said, the demise of Shopify plus Mailchimp integration. What has happened basically is that according to Shopify, the split is due to Mailchimp's refusal to respect their partner program agreement. So Shopify has a partner program agreement where they want Mailchimp and other app developers to send over all data that merchants could use to run their e-commerce business properly with Shopify. So Mailchimp was supposed to give data back to Shopify for all the activities that were done on the Mailchimp account. For example, let's say they had a pop-up form on their e-com store. When people actually entered their email address, what Shopify wanted was to take that email address so that the e-commerce store owner had all of the data. But there was a disagreement on what Mailchimp wanted and what Shopify wanted. They've both released their own statements. As you can see, this is Mailchimp's statement on the Shopify partnership. And then this is the Shopify statement on, why Mailchimp is no longer on the Shopify App Store. So what has happened is Mailchimp app has been removed from the Shopify App Store. And for those who are actually existing customers who have already gotten Mailchimp plus Shopify integrated, I was one of them. So they have given time till May 12th when Shopify's new data sharing agreement starts to take effect. So basically we have time till then to actually shift to another platform. So if you're on Mailchimp, you do have time to shift to another email marketing platform, or there's also the possibility of actually still using Mailchimp in your business. Now I'm going to cover a lot of different things in this video, and a lot of it is going to do with price, because email marketing, I've noticed there are a lot of apps out there, a lot of companies out there, and many of them are actually charging a lot of money to do these basic tasks. Like email marketing, I know it's a bit complex. I have a few colleagues and peers who are actually running their own email marketing businesses. To run and maintain email marketing servers does cost a lot of money, but the amount that is charged by these companies is insane. Especially some of these companies charge a lot of money just to run basic email marketing campaigns. Now it just depends on what you want and how important email marketing is to your e-commerce business. For me, it accounted for a small percentage of revenue. I have tried a lot of different things based on the product that I have and the repeat rate of the orders that I have. So I know how valuable email marketing is to my business. So you need to know and look at your previous data to see how much revenue has email marketing, how much profit has email marketing actually generated you in the past. And basis of that, you can take a decision how much you're willing to pay to shift to a new email marketing company. Now, why was Mailchimp so big in the Shopify marketplace? Why were so many merchants using Mailchimp to run their e-commerce business? Why were they integrated with Shopify? I believe a lot of it has to do with the seamless integration, because when I've used it, they integrate your products, pricing. You can create segments based on what amount and what product a person purchased. You can run abandonment cart emails, a lot of different emails you can run. You get all of these features all for the lowest price among all the major competitors. Now you'll have a lot of email marketing companies that are charging less, but in terms of the major email marketing companies like Klaviyo, Omnisend, as well as Mailchimp is the lowest price, and I'm going to show you all of this in just a bit. So pricing on these email marketing companies varies a lot with what features and what plan you're on, of course, but I'm going to take the basic plan of each of these companies. I'm going to show you how much is going to cost if you have, let's say, 20,000 customers, right? So it's going to, of course, vary. Let's say you have 500 customers, you might want to go with another company. If you have 1,500 customers, you might want to go with another company. But basically, as your business grows, you need to account for this cost because it can rise up pretty quickly. So you need to stick to an email marketing company that actually helps your business as well as doesn't cost you, a big hole in your pocket. So let's start off with, if you want to keep using your Mailchimp integration with Shopify, there is a solution. Even though the Shopify app for Mailchimp is being removed, but there is a solution that will let you still use Mailchimp along with your Shopify store. How is that possible? Well, if you look look at this article right here, so the alternative solution is like a third-party integration, which I believe they have of course given you can import customer data and you can install the Mailchimp site code. But I believe the seamless integration is a third-party integration which you can do using a third-party integration like ShopSync. So what this ShopSync app does is it helps you sync contacts, activities, tracking and reports, content block, order notification, abandoned cart, sign up forms, merge tag. It is compatible with all of these Mailchimp features. And let me show you this app really quickly. So this app actually helps you sync your Shopify products, orders, customers, and a lot more with Mailchimp. And the best part is this app is actually free. So you'll have to install the ShopSync app on your store. It's going to send all of the data to your Mailchimp account, and from your Mailchimp account you can actually keep running. You can have, if you already have your campaigns, your autoresponder set up, you can keep running those because the new data will keep getting fed to your Mailchimp account automatically via ShopSync. So this is one option if you don't want to skip a Mailchimp, if you still want to keep using Mailchimp. The other option for those who are actually looking to make a switch, if you want to move to a new email marketing company, you do have a lot of options. So right now I've actually searched for Klaviyo in the Shopify App Store. As you can see, this is the first one that comes up. But apart from that, there are a lot of other email marketing providers out there. If you search for email marketing on the Shopify App Store, you're going to see a lot of options coming up. Now I've actually had a look at a lot of these different apps that exist. So I've finalized the 3 best apps that I think might work based on your budget. So let's start off with one of these apps, which is Follow Up Email Marketing. This is rated decently well, 4.8, 91 reviews. And the best part about this app is that it's only $9.99 per month, basically $10 a month for every 1,000 emails that you send, right? So for those who are actually not looking to spend a lot of money on email marketing, this does offer you a lot of features. So as you can see, you can boost sales by abandoned checkouts, lapsed customers, product reviews, welcome emails, and all of this you can do for just $10 for every 1,000 emails that you send out. Pretty inexpensive. But as your company grows, as your store grows, this can actually be pretty expensive, because let's say you want to send out like 5 emails per month to your 20,000 customers. So you'll actually have to send like 100,000 emails. So suddenly you're going to see $100 bill on your account. But apart from that, if you also send out abandoned cart emails and a lot of other emails, so it's going to suddenly start to add up. So this is one disadvantage of using the app. But for those who are smaller merchants, this does offer a lot of promise for those who are just getting started. Now I want to talk about 2 more apps. One of them is OmniSend. As you can see, it's very, very highly rated. A lot of merchants use it, and I can see why, because it just comes in the middle, the sweet spot of pricing. Now OmniSend actually lets you send emails as well as SMSs. So if I go to their pricing page, as you can see, I've entered 20,000 contacts. It's going to cost you $228 per month, which lets you send out 240,000 emails per month. But it also includes SMS in your automation, so that definitely helps. I've done a video on this in the past. SMS really helps you get a great ROI. Highly recommend using the app SMS Bump. But then you have also got Klaviyo, which is again one of the most popular ones out there. A lot of advanced email marketers like to use Klaviyo. Just looking at their pricing page, of course, you see at 20,000 contacts, you're spending $400 a month, which is insane, which is a huge amount of money. But this is the thing, like email marketing apps do tend to get expensive. Some of them are really, really expensive. So you just have to make a call on what you want. Because listen, most of you guys won't be using all of the features that these apps have. You have a core set of things that you want to do, a core set of sequences that you want to send to your customers. First, like realize what those sequences are, and then track back, look at the features that each of these apps provide, and then if they check all the boxes, then you can sign up for the app. Now, why was Mailchimp so popular in the past? Now, if I go to the pricing page of Mailchimp, if you'll see here, the Grow plan, if I scroll down to the bottom, I've entered 20,000 subscribers here. And this costs $150 a month. If you compare that with OmniSend and Klaviyo, it's way lesser. So you get all of the awesome features that most e-commerce store owners need with great pricing. So that is why Mailchimp was such a great tool, and that is why a lot of merchants used it, and I believe believe still do use it. But what I did personally, so I wanted to move out from Mailchimp because I was actually shifting my entire company operations onto an all-in-one solution. I wanted a CRM as well as invoicing, a lot of different things. So Zoho offered an awesome solution. So for those who are looking for an alternate apart from these standard ones, a lot of people know about Omnisend and Klaviyo, but Zoho is something that a lot of people don't know about. And the way Zoho works is you've got Zoho campaigns. So Zoho Campaigns is basically like an email marketing provider, and they also have a subscriber based plan, which if you enter 20,000 here, it shows pricing in rupees, but I just want to do in USD. I believe if you visit this website from the US, then you'll see pricing in USD, but this amounts to actually about 70 or 80 bucks if you have like 20,000 subscribers, and lets you send like a lot of emails. And this is actually monthly pricing. If you move on to yearly, you'll see here the pricing reduces slightly. But what I'm going to do is actually show you this other app called Zoho Flow. So actually you can't properly run Zoho campaigns with Shopify, because while it does have a private app, you have to sign up for Zoho. They let you install a private app which connects to your Shopify store. It does fetch in your orders. But if you want like advanced segmentation, like people who bought products of a specific price, people who bought specific products from your store and sent specific emails to those customers, if you want these sort of segmentations done, then you want to also sign up for Zoho Flow. Zoho Flow and Zoho Campaigns connects together, and then what it does is that it lets you actually create all these flows. When a new order comes, if the order is of this amount, if the product purchase is this, then add them to this particular list inside Zoho Campaigns. So it actually connects together. You can create these flows and these automation sequences, and then you can actually use those customers in those lists and send emails to particular segments of your customers from inside Zoho Campaigns. This is of course the lowest price that I could find. There's of course other tools like Sendinblue, which is quite featureless, I would say. It is still one of the cheapest ones out there, sendinblue.com. You can check that out as well, but it's got very less features. Again, just depends on what features you want, what type of emails are you sending. And just before closing this video, I want to tell you about like a few different emails that you would want to send out to create a proper e-com store with a proper email marketing channel. So welcome emails, you've got coupon or gift card emails, abandoned cart emails, you've got customer win back emails, you've got product specific autoresponder campaigns, you also have price specific autoresponder campaigns. So product specific are people who purchase a particular product. You want to send like an autoresponder sequence of people who purchase a particular product, recommending them other products that are highly related to the product purchase. And then you have price specific, so the people who buy, let's say, less than $25 are send a different set of emails. People who buy, let's say, greater than $100, they send a different set of emails. So those kind of autoresponder series. And then of course you have product review requests. So these are the general type of like sequences that you would want to set up on your e-commerce business. So now the decision is yours. You have seen all of the information. You've seen the alternatives that you have. You can still keep using Mailchimp along with ShopSync, or you can opt for any of these other email marketing providers and then run your business from there. Just do some of your own research, look at what you need, what your budget is like, take a decision, and then stick with it. Cheers.